Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ। ਲੈਟਸ ਗੋ ਵਿਦ ਬਲੇਸਿੰਗ ਆਫ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ। So Kabir Sahib here says, Kabir Maya Dolani Pavan Chakolan Har Santo Makhan Khaya Chach Piye Sansar. From the mukh of Vaheguruji, from the mouth of Vaheguruji, there are two things which are coming. One is a pavan and another thing is a naam. But we can only experience the naam when we will use the pavan in the right way. Pavan as in the breath, as in the air element. If we will use it in a right way, because that naam is also coming. Naam is hidden, which is inside. Remember one thing, always remember. Jo barmande soi pinde, jo khoje so pai. What does that mean? Whatever is in the universe, so is in our body. Whatever play is happening in this whole universe, that the same play is happening inside. Jo barmande soi pinde. Pinda ki hunda sadi body. Jo khoje so pai. We have to search it. But how to search it? So now we already know that naam is inside us. Naunid Amrit Prabh ka naam Dehi mein iska bishram. Dehi as in the body. Sade sharir de vich hi haga naam. Lekin wo naam nu aapa kadna kidda? How to take that naam out? Wherever there will be a pavan, as in the air, as in our swas, as in our breath, there will be thoughts. Now we have to sideline the thoughts, put the thoughts on the side and take the naam out. How? That's the jugti, that's the technique Kabir Sahib is telling us. Kabir Maya Dolani. Dolani ਕਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ ਜੀ? ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡੋਲਨੀ ਕਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ? ਡੋਲੂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ। ਔਰ in the old times we used to have a ਚਾਟੀ। ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਚੋਂ ਬੜਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ, you will know, ਚਾਟੀ ਦੀ ਲੱਸੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਿੰਡਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ। ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ? It's just like a big kind of a ball or a vessel. You put a dahi in it, right? And what will happen? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਰਿੜਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿੜਕਦੇ ਹੋ। There is a process, right? With the ropes and all, you have a stick inside it. And ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਚਕੋਲਨ ਹਾਰ ਕਿਹਾ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਟਿਕ ਨੂੰ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਡੋਲਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਡੋਲੂ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ, ਚਾਟੀ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ, something like that. Some vessel is dolly. And the ladies used to churn it left, right. ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ? If you are churning it in a right way, the butter will come out of that dahi, the yogurt or the curd. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਗਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਹੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਚਾਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਿੜਕਾਂਗੇ। ਅੱਜ ਵੀ these days there are automated chakolanhars, right? Automatic sticks kind of a thing, right? And what will happen, you put now you put with electricity, you can do it, you can get it from India, and then from the yogurt the butter will come. Similarly, Maharaj is saying here the pavan is Chakolanhar. Those sticks is a pavan, as in our breath. If we will churn it properly, what will happen? Maya will be on the side, the Maya which is coming via the breath, because wherever there is a breath, there are thoughts. For example, a dead person, a person who has died, his body is useless at that point of time. When I say useless, what does that mean? It doesn't have any thoughts because the person is dead. So that's the thing Maharaj is saying. We can learn this technique. What we can learn? We can put the thoughts on the side and take the naam out of it. But what the people are doing, Maharaj is saying, Santo makhan khaya, ਛਾਛ ਪੀਏ ਸੰਸਾਰ। ਜਿਹੜੀ ਥੱਲੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਰਿੜਕਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ, ਤੇ whenever we churn, what happens? The butter comes and leftover is called ਛਾਛ, ਔਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਲੱਸੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਲੱਸੀ ਥੱਲੇ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਮੱਖਣ ਉੱਪਰ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ। That makhan is nothing but a naam. That lassi which is left inside is nothing but a maya, dragon maya, our desires, our thoughts, and all that stuff. So Maharaj is saying here, Kabir Sahib is saying here, that we have to use our pavan accurately. We need to learn that jukti, how to use the pavan. What does that mean? Where to put our swas? ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਵਾਸ ਲਾਉਣੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ, ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿੱਖਣਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਰੱਜੂ ਗੁਣ ਚ ਲਾਉਣੇ, ਤਮੋ ਗੁਣ ਚ ਲਾਉਣੇ, ਸਤੋ ਗੁਣ ਚ ਲਾਉਣੇ, ਆਪਾਂ ਲਾਉਣੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ? Where can we use these swas? Where can we use these breath which we are taking up and down, in and out? ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਲਾਣੇ? We have to learn. We have to learn the Jivan Jach, the lifestyle from the Gurbani, right? That's why we always know, right? We don't have to do Ikha, Dwat, Nafrat, gossiping, slandering, jealousy, hate, lies. We have to be away from that. But that can only happen if we will drink the makhan. We have to churn. What is how we churn? Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Sas grasam. That is churning is happening with the pavan, right? Because when we are doing Vah Guru, what is happening? Sas, what is sas grasam? Sas is inhaling, giras is exhaling. That's how we are using that pavan. Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Stomach in, stomach out, stomach in, stomach out, little bit stomach in, stomach out, and listening to our own voice. That's how we will be able to eat the makhan through the pavan. That's why Kabir Sahib ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪਏ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ ਸੰਤੋ ਮੱਖਣ ਖਾਇਆ ਛਾਛ ਪੀਏ ਸੰਸਾਰ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੈ, this whole world is drinking the lassi as in Maya. But Sant from the same Maya, they will take the makhan out, the butter out, right? Santo makhan khaya. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਮੱਖਣ ਖਾਂਦੇ, ਉਹ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਵੀ। ਤਿੰਨੀ ਵਿੱਚੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਪਾਇਆ, ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਰੋਜ਼, every day we read this, ਤਿੰਨੀ ਵਿੱਚੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਪਾਇਆ, that we can find the Vaheguru in this Maya. We just have to know the jukti of separating the Maya and eating the makhan. Tinni viche Maya Paya. Because in Sikhi, we don't have to go to jungle. We don't have to leave our families. We don't have to go to the mountains to find Vaheguru. Vaheguru Ji is inside us. So while in the Grasti Jeevan, while in the family life, we can still eat the makhan, as in eat the butter, as in meet the Vaheguru, merge in Vaheguru. Kabir Maya Dolani. Pavan Chakolanhar. Dolani has two meanings, right? One meaning of dolani ki matlab Maya jehdi na sanu dol dendi hai. We wander because Maya will give us different kind of thoughts. Whatever thought is there, our mind goes there. That's what is the process, right? ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਸਫੁਰਨਾ ਆਇਆ, ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਿੱਲ ਚਲਨੇ ਉਧਰ ਚਲੇ ਗਈ, ਮਾਇਆ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਿੱਲ ਪੇ ਕਰਨ ਲੈ ਗਈ, ਬਟ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਾਇਆ ਨੂੰ ਡੋਲਨੀ ਬਣਾਓ, ਐਜ਼ ਇਨ the make it a vessel, and then ਪਵਨ ਨੂੰ ਚਕੋਲਨਹਾਰ ਬਣਾਓ, ਪਵਨ ਦੇ ਥਰੂ ਉਸ ਮਾਇਆ ਨੂੰ ਰਿੜਕਣਾ, ਚਰਨ ਕਰਨਾ। when you will do that, then what will happen? Then the butter will come, and that butter is everything, right? There is a story, you might have heard about this story. There's one person, one king, and king is like, he said, I don't believe there is a God. Anybody who will show me God, will I will give him lot of money and lot of prizes. A big amount of prize is there. And so he calls everybody. So many people come. Some people say, oh, Vaiguruji is in the mountain, God is in the mountains, God is in the jungle. It's a lot of things people give the logic, and he disagrees with everything, right? And then this guy, he comes there, and he says, I can show you the God right now. I can tell you where the God is. And he said, okay, show me. Then he said, okay, but I want, for that I want one vessel, or one panda utensil, and full of yogurt, right? And he brings it, and then he starts churning that. He churns, and before he starts churning, he asks him, he said, can you see a butter here in this milk? King says, no. Then he says, okay, give me some time. He churns, and after some time, the butter floats on the top. And he says, see, you said that there is no butter, but there is a butter once I churn. And that's why that he said the same thing which Kabirji is saying, that the Vaiguruji is inside us, but you have to have a proper lifestyle, Naam Japna, helping others, right? Love, pyar, and with that, what will happen? The butter will come up. Then you can meet Vaiguru, because Vaiguruji is in everybody. You don't have to go anywhere to meet Vaiguru. Vaiguruji is inside us. So that's why what we have to do is Sas Gira Simran. Always remember that. Sas means inhaling, Giras means exhaling. आओ जी आप आगे चलिए. Next Maharaj is talking about Kabir Maya Dolni, Pavan Vahe Hivtar, Jin Bulaya Biloya, Tin Khaya, Avar Bilovan Har. देखो माया ते डोलनी ही रहनी है ना, ਤੇ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ? ਕਬੀਰ ਮਾਇਆ ਡੋਲਨੀ, ਪਵਨ ਵਹਿ ਹਿਵਤਾਰ. What is hiv? Hiv is like closest I can think is like ice, right? So Maharaj, what Maharaj is talking about is that just like you have ice, right? ਠੰਡਾ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ. Sometimes what happens is with Vaiguruji's kripa, when we start understanding that this is Maya, this is Naam, we in our head we are thinking about, okay, what we should do, what we should not do. And then what will happen? This same Madani, because it's very important to have the Jivan Jach. Ultimately, what is the aim of Naam Japna? What are the benefits? What are the biggest two benefits of doing the meditation or doing Simran? Obviously, the first thing is Pai Prapat Manuk Dihuriya, Gobind Milan Ki, Eh Teri Bariya, Avar Kaj, Tere Kite Na Kaam, Mil Saat Sangat, Bhaj Keval Naam. Okay? We have to meet Vaiguru. We have to merge in Vaiguru. But then there are benefits also. What are the benefits? Benefits is that your mind will go in peace. When our mind goes in peace, then we don't get excited or sad or happy in anything. We are neutral. Our mind is in always in peace. We can sleep well, we can eat well, we can, everything falls at place. And that's what Kabir Sahib is telling her. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਮਾਇਆ ਡੋਲਨੀ ਪਵਨ ਵਹਿ ਹਿਵਤਾਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਵਨ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਪਵਨ ਵਹਿ ਹਿਵਤਾਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਠੰਡਾ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ lot of people have experienced this ਕਹਿੰਦੇ when we do the ਨਾਮ ਜਪਣਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠੰਡਕ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ our body feels cold. What does that mean? Basically the mind goes in lot of peace. And garam ki hai, what is the fire element? Fire element is mostly related with gussa, anger, lust, काम क्रोध लोभ मोह अहंकार तमोगुण is always a kind of a fire element, right? So that fire ਨੂੰ ਠੰਡਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਪਾਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਠੰਡਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ so similarly Maharaj is saying that the pavan will go it will make our body cold. We have two things, actually three. Left area is called ida, right area is called Pingala. In the middle, it is called Sukmana. These are the nadis, they say, the nerves, they say, but these are sukham, these are subtle. When our surth, when our focus go on the left-hand side, it makes our body cold. When it goes on the right-hand side, it makes our body hot. We have to be in the middle, Sukmana. And we don't have to do any yogic exercises to do that. It will automatically balance out if we are doing the Simran in a right way. Why? Guru. That's why it is very important to put a gap between Va and Guru so that we can balance it out. Why? Guru. Why? Guru. Why? Guru. And what will happen? Our body, our mind will come in peace. Maharaj is saying, Agge ki kende Maharaj? Maharaj kende, Jin bulaya, biloya, ਤਿੰਨ ਖਾਇਆ ਅਵਰ ਬਿਲੋਵਨ ਹਾਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹੀ ਰੱਬ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਹੈ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹੀ ਮੱਖਣ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਹੈ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹੀ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਗਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਰਿੜਕਾਂਗੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਏਗੀ ਮੱਖਣ ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਮਾਇਆ will go on the side and what will come our body and our mind will go in peace ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ the ones who know the jugti they will be in Maya, they will live in Maya, they will not focus on Maya, right? Because we have to live in this world. There's no option. We cannot say, oh, from tomorrow, I don't want to live in this world. You have to, right? That is the game. We have to live. But the understanding is, for example, and this is, I want all of us, including me, to try this. When we go back home, if our wife, if our children, they are saying something or they're doing something which are making us upset ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰੋ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਘਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਵੋਟੀ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਘਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਹਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਮੇਕਿੰਗ ਯੂ ਅਪਸੈਟ ਹਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਹਨਾ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੁੱਸੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਚੈੱਕ yourself introspect inside what is happening from where that krodh is coming why it is coming that means we are putting our mind too much in these things in too much in judging people sometimes we stop judging people outside but we don't stop judging our own family ਆਪਣੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾ ਅਜੇ ਵੀ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਜੱਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਬਾਹਰ ਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ we have to be in a situation where we stop judging our family also yes discipline is there everything is fine but there is a way to make people understand as piche if we will get angry Maharaj is saying jin biloya tin khaya avar bilovan har then asi bilovan har varge ho jana then we'll be just churning it not with the jugti right you know this that when you have to take a butter out of the curd there is a jugti there is a technique you have to do it in the right way left right left right and you have to do for certain time ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਚੋਂ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਬੀਬੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੁਗਤੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਤੇ ਚਲੋ मिक्सी वगैरह आ गई, या blenders and blenders are there. But in the old times when they used to churn, it was a jugti, left right left right. ਤੇ ਅਗਰ ਜੁਗਤੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਹੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਵਾਂਗੇ, ਮੱਖਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਿਕਲੇਗਾ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਅਵਰ ਬਿਲੋਵਨ ਹਾਰ, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛਾਛ ਹੀ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਲੱਸੀਓ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਹੈ, ਜਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੱਖਣ ਬਾਹਰ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਰੜਕਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਤਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ, ਹਨਾ। when the makhan is coming out, then we have to focus on the makhan, take the makhan out, and the chach should be on the other side, the lassi should be on the other side. Same thing man, Maharaj is saying jin biloya tin khaya, ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਮੱਖਣ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਂਦਾ ਵੱਲ। if we know the technique, if we are doing wah guru in the right way, then we lead the butter, we will reach to the naam, we will connect with the naam, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਮੱਖਣ our below har. Other than that, there's a lassi left, we will keep on doing it, but we don't know the technique proper. So it's very important to do the simran with following the technique of sas grass. Why guru, why guru, why guru, why guru, why guru, why, listening to your own voice, putting the stomach little bit in out, little bit, why guru, so that inhaling and exhaling can happen. Why guru, most important thing in this technique is listening to our own voice, closing our eyes, not moving our body. If we'll keep on moving our body, then also the technique will not happen. Why? Because if our body is moving, then our mind will move. Okay? Then we will also be in the category of our below one heart. So we have to learn this. Any questions, Vaheguru? Any questions on this? समझ आ गई है गल सारी, ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮੱਖਣ ਕੱਢਣਾ? Today is Thursday also, by the way. Thursday we have kept it an open forum also for asking any questions also. If there are no questions, that's fine. Please go ahead. If you have any questions, you can ask. If not, फिर ਆਪਾਂ सिमरन करिए, क्योंकि 5:34 होए. Let's do, let's learn how to put the dhyan, where to put the dhyan, and chalo, what should our eyes do, what should our ears do, what should our mouth do, how to do the saskira simran. We have to learn. We have to learn how to take the butter out of this maya, out of this yogurt, out of this milk, right? आओ जी, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰੀਏ ਮੱਖਣ ਕੱਢਣ ਦੀ, ਨਾਮ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਣ ਦੀ. We have to say ਵਾਹ, we have to listen, we have to say guru, we have to listen. आओ जी, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਚਰਨਿੰਗ ਕਰੀਏ. ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ,